I did need a bookkeeper. Alright, so nobody had relevant skills for this, and I wasn't sure if I clicked on somebody. Well, I just accidentally clicked on somebody full stop. No, come back. I wasn't finished. Come back here. um, happy to start at the beginning with anybody. That's awesome. I do appreciate that ground control. I really do. And I'm sure many of the other people that might be watching. By the way, I actually don't see a viewer count, so I have no idea how many people are actually watching. But these videos do go up on YouTube, so now and into the future, people will hopefully be helped and learning by the advice that I'm receiving from you guys. So it means a lot to me and everybody else that tunes in and watches. So I also need a messenger. So she's got proficient record keeping. Obviously, was she the chick that I just accidentally clicked on and now she's proficient? Because if that's how it works, god damn, I wish that was like the world. Imagine that. It's like, oops, I accidentally started a job. I'm proficient at it. That would be fantastic. Yeah, she is. Okay. And I needed a messenger. Okay, let's do one at a time. Um, yeah. Well, I think this is why I didn't sleep very well last night, because honestly, I was rewatching what I did, and I'm like, if nobody shows up, if nobody comes to help, I am literally just gonna be so lost with no idea. Like, I have goals for today. Let me see if I can open this without crashing my game. I was trying to get them to start fishing, sorting out how to make them farm, making the food and drink, which I'm kind of working on. I was going to connect the water, but we can scrap that. And I was digging down to build more structures. But I had no idea of how to do any of that at all. And so far, Hexam has been a massive help in getting me to set up this manager. Definitely appreciate all the time he spent guiding me through this. And I'm guessing it's going to be kind of the same thing with her. She wants a seat. So I'm guessing she needs a study like the other one does. Okay, it needs an office with a chair. Righto. So I do remember how to do that. I remember where I'm scrolling to. I did that with this. So now if I hit, I want to cancel these. I don't know. Cancel. Cancel. So I don't need a table. Sweet. I actually have a spare table, I'm pretty certain. Let's see. I don't want that. I want to build a door and need that about there. I need to build doors. That's right. I forgot to build more. All right. Fishery will operate automatically whenever the fish is caught, and it turns fish into food. I don't have a fishery though, so I didn't know that I needed that. And one fisher dwarf is good fishing area, can feed the whole fort by himself for years. Holy crap! Damn, that is a good choice to go for fish. Office doesn't need to be enclosed. Okay. I will just quickly slap on some doors. We made 18. Can this go again? Quarters. I said for if there was less than 5. I don't need that right now. I see. Not satisfied for next check. So amount of doors available is less than 5. So it should make them. I think that's going to delete it if I click on that. See, restart if completed. Conditions checked daily. So check this daily. It will prepare meat and turn that into food, but most of the forts have been pescatarian mostly. Okay. Ooh. Alright, I'm not sure if they are making doors, but I also could be out of wood. I am not out of wood. That is the fastest I've been proven wrong in one sentence. I didn't even finish. Okay, so let's throw down. There's one of these, and they need an office. So here. Alright. And accept that. I already know that. I still got these popping up just for a little bit, just for the fact that sometimes I do need to read them, and sometimes the viewers on YouTube, at least later, like to pause them to be able to read them as they need to. But eventually, those tutorials will probably stop. Probably about the time I've got a second colony, and I've like messed up once solidly. Let's see. Dwarf needs to be added to the office after clicking plus on the guy and assign. So I thought I had this room. Wait, that's a stockpile. I don't need a stockpile. This one, office. This. Okay, so this guy, and we were after her. Yeah, and I think I need a chair for her. It's done the assign. No, did I pick the wrong person on that one? Let's see. Let me just throw down a chair in here while I wait. Throw you up in that corner. I'll do it. Provide a chair and the bookkeeper is set. Okay, let's hit play and let them build that little chair. Oh, she's already in the room, I think. A chair's made? Yeah, okay, let's have a look. I think it ticks if it's right. Yes, yes, we got it. All right, cool. What's this 5? Highest, whoop, highlight over it. Highest precision. So, stock amounts displayed, all counts accurate. Your bookkeeper has done enough work to attain medium precision. Stockpile records are 97% updated towards the next precision level. Good, good, good. Very happy. Um, yeah, I do remember reading that if they didn't have the bookkeeper, it was all like estimates to begin with. And then now it should be all exacts because we've actually got a bookkeeper. So I did notice that like some of the numbers changed a little bit just then, which is nice to know. And what was it? A messenger. Messenger's the next one. Okay. So wow, that is a wall of text. I'm guessing this is like each one's applicable to this. Uh oh, a broker. Sorry, let's go back. So a broker. Now, does it matter what their previous experience was? Like it says no relevant experience, but some of these people have got notice. Man, that is hard to read. Click from the top. So somebody like this. So it doesn't matter if they're a broker and I set them up on a gem setter thing. Let's see, you don't have a barony or holdings messenger. Useless right now and can leave vacant. Sweet. That's good to know. Um, so if I'm starting from the top, if I'm taking, say, the gem setter chick, is she acceptable to work on this? Because she's got novice pacifier, adept counselor. That doesn't sound too bad. She sounds like she's kind of the most skilled out of them all. See, competent, intermediate, adequate liar. What was this position? This was the broker. This was for the broker position. That's why I'm thinking it's got it so detailed. Like you've got liars and lol, novice comedian. I don't know if being a novice comedian's a good broker skill. Perhaps it is. The best appraiser. All right. Let's see. Novice negotiator, adept pursuer, adept counsel. So always click from the top. Think minor at the bottom. This guy. So he's a novice judge of int. Okay, skilled appraiser. All right, I actually see. Yeah, he's skilled appraiser. You guys are kind of battling out for the top or the bottom here. You got to flip a coin, guys. Heads or tails? We going with the miner, or are we going for the gem setter? It's kind of relevant when trading. Okay, so being a skilled appraiser is relevant for that, as opposed to being a novice negotiator. All right, we're gonna go with this fellow. now. See how that all goes. He doesn't seem to need anything. So he doesn't need a room. Okay, so that's good. No negotiation is more important. Um, okay. So I think it would come down to knowing, like, some of this I think probably comes down to a bit of personal preference for what is useful for your own base as well. So your negotiator, so you're a broker negotiating for goods. All right. To be fair, I'm not really fluent with what brokers do. It's not really something that I come into contact with in my yearly life. So in a game sense, I'm hoping that this guy's going to be good enough. Let's see. The broker uses their appraisal skill to allow you to see the value of items in the fortress. They are also the default negotiator when visiting merchants. With visiting merchants. Oh man, I need some water. Okay, so I'm just hit. Play is already running. It's mid autumn. Let me just hit save. I know this is going to be um, a little bit of a slow process with every time I save, but I don't want to lose it again. I did have this crash earlier this morning, and I don't really want it to lose this kind of stuff, you know? See, when you go to select items to trade, you will now see what your things are worth. Okay. So after it finishes doing that, I'll see if, like, what is that? Laminite? So you can forego this information with a negotiator if you like. Hmm. All right, I'm not sure what to focus on next for importance. We've got some drinks, we've got a lot of seeds. I would like to get some fish and farming going. Some farming, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. So we can go up a layer and we can get some stuff planted on that little crop area that I was digging out. Let's rotate up. Okay, so over here. Oh, good, this is going to be soil too. Sweet. If that's the case, I might just dig this back a little bit further and hope that all of this is going to be soil. So over here, let's take you up and up. All right. Let's see. Where is your still? Here. Not you, sir. This. So this is my still. I don't have a tavern yet, but chest in your tavern. Trader good. You have a trader good. Like a trade post thing. I have that. I don't know if I have whatever else I need. Let's see. Traders left. Give me a sec. Let me get rid of these. No migrants still. So we're only like reproducing what's already in here. Let's see. We've got a bookkeeper. Yeah. Okay. So we have two good areas that I can do farming on. Want to produce a thing with the intent to trade with the caravan annually. Okay. Um, yeah, that would probably be good. So if I set some farm plots over here and then I chose what would be growing on them, I noticed that it changed between seasons. And I don't know if it matters what's growing per season. Like in the real world, I know, for instance, strawberries grow better in the cold. So I don't know if that's relevant to the game or not. Also, we have one mildly angry person. Look at this grump. Uh, okay, cool, cool. The mushrooms grow all the seasons. I'm going to just expand this out and then I'm just going to remove the parts that are over shale. No, that's harvesting. Righto. Not that, this. Yes. I think. Seasonal crops can't be planted off season. The workshop. There we go. Okay, so workshops, farming. Farm plot. There we go. I only found it once so far. Oop, I kind of want this to be a bit bigger. Oh, it automatically fills it. How cool is that? That's so much better than like what I was expecting it to do. Select material after placement. Yes. Uh, yeah. No, I want to kind of. Did it stay? Yeah, no, they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it. Okay, let's just get that up and running, and then I'll go down and I'll make a tavern. Okay, that looks like some of it's been made, partially constructed. So when it's partially constructed, I'm hoping I can make stuff. Plump helmets, these were the things. Plant. Where is plant? Oh, are they planting things? Is that what they're doing? You need an ashery. Yes, I don't have an ashery yet. Uh, okay, so that stay on there all year, or do I have to select it for each one? Plump helmets. Not set to fertilize current amount. Fertilize every season. Yeah. If I've got fertilizer. Uh, Plump helmets and that again. All right. I'm hoping that that's all good. Let's see. I need a wood furnace. All right. Let's get down a couple of layers. Whoop, not up. Down. I'll get that scroll eventually. Yeah, I think the only reason why I made the walls on here is so I don't actually try to build in here. I might just throw a wall. But, okay. I'm pretty sure I have enough materials for shale, probably. Okay. And a door. Let's see. No. Doors. Doors. Get a stockpile that contains just seeds near your farm plots. That's a good idea. All right, let's get a door on here. Any old door's good. Let's go back. So I have all the space around it, and I think that would be really great to have as a seed stockpile. So accept that. Now I did see I could do custom, and I want it would probably be under food. Seeds. Okay, seeds. All seeds. Yay. There we go. We're getting places. Let's make this a bit further down here. So they've got as much space as they can possibly have right next to it. Wait. Okay. That's looking pretty good. That's a thing. A thing indeed. I will get to this section in a moment. Let's get down, up. I almost feel like I have to remove that, like scroll. That you can now remove seeds from your all pile. Yes, that's a very good idea. So a few stockpiles. So this is currently all, but to be fair, I don't actually want any meat in here. I don't actually want any food, but I don't know if I have it going anywhere else. So I'll just remove that, and I don't want wood. I have a wood area, and I don't want refuse, and I don't want corpses. What did I just do here? Item types. Did I just? Yeah. I guess I have to select all these. Oh, there, none. Okay, as you make specialized stocks in amongst your industry, you can eventually move everything out of your all piles. Yeah, so I definitely followed that. Um, I did start to remove some stuff from a couple of the other ones. I just completely forgot that this one exists. Let's see. Okay, so my wood stockpile looks like it's pretty solidly full, and I had more. I have this stockpile, which is kind of like just everything and anything, and I'm not too stressed about it at the moment. It's just there. It's just there to take space. Okay, I need a couple more things here. So what was it? I needed a ashery. Ashery was one. Make some bins that will disperse where they need. Okay, yep. Okay, give me a sec. Whoop, wrong way. Oh, click off that. Let's see. Let's make some bins. Bins. Uh, I'll leave them with that. So far, that's kind of working good for me. I'm getting the hang of like just a couple at a time without using up everything. I'm still awful with this scroll wheel, so bear with me. I thought I put that down. Did that not work? Did it work? No. Ashery. So Needs blocks. Make it workshop first. Needs empty barrel. No access to blocks and barrels. Okay. So, what? I need blocks and barrels. I thought I had some barrels. Make a wooden bin. Can I make some blocks? Blocks. Yeah, there we go. Does it really matter what type of blocks it is? Because wooden blocks versus, say, you know, not flammable, stone blocks, maybe. Um, let's see. You can invert the scroll wheel in settings, keybinds, makes film. I'm thinking about that. I've been trying to go with it because it is how the game is. I generally do play the games like unchanged. That's generally how I play things. However, I am kind of struggling with that scroll wheel directional sense. At least for my brain, it's not computing very well. And it's probably not the best thing to watch me like flying back through the scene to that scene and then eventually getting to where I'm going. What was the other thing I needed? I needed blocks and a barrel. That's it. All right. So they'll make that for a couple of minutes and they'll do the archery. Wrong way. Um, okay, so that's what will be an archery. What was the other one? It was. Was it change Z level up down? Mouse 5 forward change to. Oh yeah. I might just do that because I'm constantly going all over the place. What was it? Keybinds. And change. Sorry, where is it? Change Z level up down R. Okay. Just give me a second. I have only briefly come in here once. Oh yeah, this would be it, isn't it? Scroll bar, page up versus that. Okay. So there we go. And move you bed level down. Alright. There's the text define. Appreciate that. Thank you. I'll save that so I don't lose it. Gotta be something new, so keybind. That'll do it. As long as I've got something that's not completely overwriting the one before in case I accidentally like fully destroy the file. I'm definitely gonna help a lot of people with that for sure because I found like there's a few people that play this that love the fact that it scrolls like that. It's so logical for them that you scroll. I think it's like you scroll down and it takes you up a level or something like that. However it works, it makes sense, perfect sense to them, but it does not make sense to my brain. And my poor little brain is like, I'm trying the best I can, and it's not going where I think it's going. So that should hopefully help. I should definitely be scrolling more fluidly now, hopefully. What is this little clay thing? Has created a masterpiece, a cherry wood bin. I didn't know that you could make bins a masterpiece, but you know, each to their own. Proud of him, I guess. Oh man. Okay. So if that's the case, if you made a bin, I could possibly make the bench now, but I'm just going to wait a second. So what was the other thing I needed to get in here? I did want to put a jeweler, the gems. I think that's very smart. Any old wood would do. I'm okay with that. I don't need to build it again. And what was the other trade workshop thing? Sorry. So I have a. I'll just go back upstairs and oh yeah, my brain's already like don't know what to do. Um, that's going to take me a couple of goes to get there. Let's see. I have a metalsmith forge. I have a kitchen, a butcher shop. I have this glass furnace, which I think was a waste of building at this point in time. I have a still, and I have a carpenter's workshop. So an ashery and a wood furnace will make fertilizer. Righto. So an ashery and a wood furnace. Furnaces. Let's see. Wood furnace. There we go. We'll pop you there. And honestly, any material is good with me. I'll just let them play that out, and I'll a see if we can get that ashery in here yet. No, I've got to make more empty barrels. That's okay. We can wait another minute. These will get built in the time frame. Yeah, pot ash. So what I actually did at one point was I did have a read of what some of these things are and what they do. Because when I put down the furnaces, I was under the impression that they needed like stein glasses to be able to drink their mead. And it's really stupid in hindsight, but it made total sense at the time. So I made a glass furnace thinking that they required glasses for drinks. And that's not what they need a glass furnace for. So I was reading down, I'm like, oh, this thing makes charcoal and ash and stuff like that. I'm like, that's really cool. I'm like, that's probably good for farming, especially since farming's like you can use this blah 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 for fertilizer. I'm like, sweet. Um, yeah. I feel silly about the glass furnace, but I know in hindsight it's pretty funny. Especially since, like, if anybody experienced was watching me choose that and put that down and chose not to say anything, like, I don't know. I just kind of like feel like that's a little mean, a little bit mean. Um, yes, please. I saw her like zipping around in here, and I haven't got the slightest clue what on earth I'm supposed to be doing to get her gone. Oh, I can finally make this too. I'll do it. Yeah, any barrels will do. Okay, so her. Let's pause for a sec. Okay, so do I have stoneworks? No, I don't. So is that another one of these thingies type thing? Another what do you call it? Workshop? Let's see. It's a workshop. Okay, so a stoneworks. All right, give me a second to have a look what we got here. It's farming furnaces. There wouldn't be that. I think carpentry was its own thing. Um, brass jeweler, magma forge, mechanic, metalsmiths, stoneworks. Oh my god, I found it. Don't mind me. Okay, I'm just gonna chuck this down here. I know it's like a mile away, but it will do. All right. Okay. Hits. Let's hit go. I want to like save it so badly, but I have to like wait a few minutes at least. I know it's not that long in game. Order the task to make a slab. Okay. So, oh, would it be like making them a grave? Is that like what I'm doing? What's a slab? There. Make a rock slab. I did hear about something to do with like you have graveyards and stuff like that, or you have tombs and coffins and stuff. People. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to probably figure out. Let's see. Is in the event that you cannot recover the body. Ooh. So I'm thinking I'm gonna need like a graveyard sort of situation. If that's the case, I'll probably end up just tunneling down this way a little bit. Might just tunnel down this way away from the water just a little bit down over here. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. That looks like it's Waterstone again, maybe? Oh no, they're digging it. Okay, so I think somebody came and made this. So now, am I putting a slab somewhere specific? Let's see. Next at Stoneworks, add task engraved memorial. Ooh. Oh, don't click on things. Okay, so what is it? Add a task engraved memorial. All right, just give me a second. Engraved memorial slab. Okay. Ghost snow slabs engraved. Yeah, okay. I sort of do want to tunnel these sort of places sort of long ways if I come out from here. Like this particular island that I'm on is pretty. That didn't show much. There we go. That's ground level to it. Oh shit, it's winter. Oh well, they're in winter again. We got there without noticing. Let's go back. All right, down here. So when it's done, build a slab outside wherever you like. Sweet. Okay. Ba, ba, ba. Let's get out here. So I've been building everything like really super close to the base, and I kind of just want them to just go for a jog. Like just put it somewhere random, like up here. Up there. Come on, scroll down, scroll down. There we go. Okay. So I imagine it's like under furniture or something. Yeah, slap. That's what you hear somewhere here, like there. Just some random far off place. Does it matter if I'm putting down multiples? If I actually had multiples made, does that automatically give me like grave sites, or do I actually have to just keep them and grave them each time? Cancel it. All right. That one's not engraved. So, is it that they haven't done it yet, or do I need to select something that's actually engraved? Let's see. Dead are buried in coffins. Hmm. Offering place. Like when you look at the slab to build, click the little bottony thingy and choose engrave slab specifically. Hold up. What? Okay, so it's not giving me a choice of extras because there's none currently built, or am I not clicking in the right area for this? So that wind's really coming in. I hope that the goddamn ground doesn't collapse again this year. So much wood out here. All right. So, instructions, doors, furniture. Huh, little statues. This display. The most valuable objects can be placed for display in rooms, increase their value, and entertain passing by citizens. A pedestal or display case must be made before it can be placed. Cool. Click the slab, place the slab, then offer choice, shale slab. Click the E and see exactly what slab's available to choose. Right here. So pop you here. Ah, the memorial one. That would be it, right? All right. Just see if that's the one. Now, I also need to bring more of this. Sweet. Thank you. So now what was it? F3 takes me back. There we go. Yeah, I saw her. She's lurking around. Whoa. And she's getting around all over the damn place, eh? Also, some of my people are looking real old. 62. Wow, you're an old looking 15-year-old. Hate to say it. Okay, let's keep going underground. We've got a couple of new things here. Whoop, alert. The ghosted woodworker has been put to rest. Yay! Sweet. That's exactly what we want. Who died? Ghost worker. That's fine. See, we've made our drinks. And winter's here now. But that's okay. So this thing does that. What else does it do? Oh yeah, it makes a bunch of rock stuff, obviously. That's where you get the pedestal thingy from. I noticed that there's like hatch covers. I did see that, but is that kind of like if I wanted to say put a hatch on this? Is that what a hatch cover is for? It's about the drinks industry. Yeah, so our drinks industry is not viable. Definitely not viable. We have the desire for drinks. Oh, cool. I can hatch the doorway. Good. Because the other thing I'm trying to work out is I didn't understand how a staircase worked when I put it down. And I ended up with like a dozen. I don't want a dozen. I only want one going down. Maybe two at most.